Welcome on our channel, QHSE Akbar Jilani. If you are new on our channel, please subscribe the channel. If you are our existing subscriber, please watch the video from start up to the end so that you understand the requirement of the video. And what you will learn in this video, you will learn this video, what is LRR or is low is reasonably practicable. So now let's start the video. Over here, first of all, is low is reasonably practicable, reduce risk not at any cost. We will give examples with the manufacturing as well as in constructions. So over here, risk reduction, time cost, efforts. Now find the hazards in the workplace, assess risk, implement control, reduce risk, review and improve. Do what is reasonable, practicable and effective. So now we come here. Introduction. Have you ever asked yourself, can we remove every single risk at work? The simple answer is no. Every single risk at work? No. No workplace can ever be completely free from risk. Where there are activities, there will be risk. Whether you work on a construction site or a manufacturing plant, there will always be some level of risk. The important question is, have we reduced that risk much as we reasonably can? That is exactly what ALARP is all about. ALARP stands for as low as reasonably practicable. And today, I will explain it in a simple way using real examples from construction and manufacturing operations. Over here, we see the construction site. You see the crane lifting some items in this manufacturing plant. Now again here, manufacturing plant, here also manufacturing plant, heavy machinery. What is LRF? LRF doesn't mean accepting unnecessary risk. Where we have unnecessary risk, we will not accept the risk. Instead, it means identify hazards, assess risk, reduce risk as much as reasonably practicable. Stop only when further control would cost far more than the safety improvement achieved. Like from the safety, we are getting the revenue of like 5 million. But to control the risk, we have to spend 7 million. So to spending 7 million and getting 5 million is not as called reasonably practicable. Means if we have 7 million from any activity and we have to spend 5 million, then this is called a reasonably practicable LRR. The goal is to balance risk reduction, cost and time. Now effort, practicality. Remember, if a control is reasonably practicable, it should be implemented. Now over here, cost and safety. These are the control hierarchy that we are using. Elimination for reduction of risk is for the hierarchy of control. On the hierarchy of control, we also have another video on the channel, so it's better also to watch this video for the hierarchy of control. Elimination, substitution, engineering control, segregation, reduction in personal time exposures, then personal protective equipment. Now over here, eliminate. This is first level hierarchy. Level 2 is substitution, isolate the hazard from people. This is the second level. Third level is reduce exposure to the hazard using administrative control and PPE. So 3 levels of control: elimination, then other process like substitution, isolate, reduce, engineering control, and the second one is expose, reduce, so the administrative control and the PPE. Now over here also we have the same level of health and safety protection, reliability of control measures, then least, then most, then highest and lowest. Now examples, we are taking some examples in the manufacturing to make this more clear. Worker operate a power press. Hazard, moving machine parts, risk, hands could be crushed. Control, machine guarding, emergency stop button. Now operator training, log out, tag out, PP. These are the control measures. After these controls, risk become low. Suppose someone suggests replacing the entire machinery for million simply to reduce an already very low risk. Would that be reasonably practicable? Then probably not. That is ALARP. That is not ALARP because he has to spend lot of money. Then it will be not called as a reasonably practicable. Now we see here in this machinery that he came and the fabric came, or his uniform or clothes came in the 2 rolls, and simply he will also go there. Now here, these are the emergency stop buttons. These are the guards. Now here, also we can see sometimes have this type of accidents. Over here, the emergency button is not in this, is here. So he didn't press. Now these are the emergency. Where you go, the emergency button you will have like this. This is universal. Throughout the world, we have this. Now construction. Worker installs steel beam at height. Fall from height. Control measures, scaffolding, guardrail, safety nets, full body harness, competent supervision, and PTW. Now here, rest become acceptable. Now imagine someone proposed enclosing the entire building with a massive steel shell, costing many million to reduce a tiny remaining risk, like these things, and they dedicate this with the steel massive shell. See, so this is not reasonably practicable. This would usually not be reasonably practicable. Therefore, current control satisfy ALARP. Now here, we see here, there are no guards. These guardrails are there, but midrail is not there, and to board also not there. So we will have not like this, we will have this. Now here, let's see. If possible, we can have this. Now hazard. Forklifts tracking pedestrian. Manufacturing. Separate walkways, mirrors, warning alarm, speed limits, drive training, physical barriers. These significantly reduce the likelihood of collision. Installing barrier is reasonably practicable. Building a completely automated warehouse simply to remove a very small remaining risk may not be as low as reasonably practicable. Now over here we see like this, they enclose this. See here, the walkway separated here. See again, if we have like this, so this is reasonably practicable. Like see, again, this is the ways for the pedestrian. This is for the forklift movement. See this here. Hazard, trench collapse. Now we are taking the examples of excavation trenches. Control, trench boxes shoring, daily discard shoring, daily inspection, safe access, competent person. These controls generally reduce the risk. Building underground reinforced concrete tunnel just to avoid trench for a small project would usually not be reasonably practicable. This is a small lexi. The risk is not too much. And if we spend a lot of money, this is not called as low as reasonably practicable. Again, ALARP has been issued. Over here, like this. Now here, let's see. Okay, common misunderstanding. Many people think ALARP means do the cheapest option. That is incorrect. ALARP means implement every reasonable safety measures. Only stop when further improvement become grossly disproportionate to the additional benefit. Now, safety always come first. Like see here. Like conducting TBT. This TBT. Now, scene number 8, key message. What is the key message of the ALARP? ALARP means reduce risk as far as reasonably practicable. Do not ignore hazard. Do not spend unlimited money for insignificant improvement. Like see, ALARP, the message of ALARP is do not spend unlimited money for insignificant improvement. Always implement effective and practical control. Continually review risk. Now over here we see. When we are coming here, as per the ISO 45001, class number 5, leading by example, like class number 5 is leadership and worker participation. Leading by examples, like this is implementing effective leadership practices. Leading by example, setting clear objective and policies, encourage worker participation, providing appropriate resources, enabling a reporting system, monitoring performance, and then we will get continual improvement. See here. And this we see all team is there. Here. Conclusion. ALARP is a practical decision-making principle used in industries such as constructions, manufacturing, oil and gas, chemical plants, power generations, logistics, warehousing. It helps organizations achieve an appropriate balance between risk reduction and what is reasonably practicable while maintaining strong commitment to protecting workers. If you have any questions, please write your question in the comment section and we will reply to your comments. Thank you very much and we'll see you with the next video. Thanks a lot.